One of my favorite drills or technique drills is basically the chalk line. It's using a chalk line. You can pick up a chalk line at any hardware store, Lowe's, Home Depot, or anything like that. And all you do is you find a straight line, you pop a chalk line like I've done here, and you've got a straight line, which is great. Now, with this chalk line, I want the 6T drill, and this is what we do. So all we're gonna do is take the line on my putter and put that line right covering up that red line in this case. Okay, so what we're doing here is when we set this up, we put our line right on the red line here of the chalk line. We just put a tee with just a little bit of extra room to the outside of our toe, and the one with just a little bit of extra room to the inside of the heel. Now we bring the putter back to our backswing and we have it just barely outside our toe. And here's the twist. We want a little bit more room to the inside. You can see there's a little bit more room there. And then as I go through here, I'm going to put it just barely on the outside and just a little bit more room to the inside. So that way you can see that as the putter goes back, we want it to come slightly inside. As it comes through, slightly inside. Obviously, if I take my putter back on the outside, I'm going to hit this tee. If I take it back on the inside, I'm going to hit that tee. So this is a great way for you to work on the path and the face of your stroke. This is a great way to work on your technique. And if you're ever struggling with the roll of the ball, remember, the roll of the ball is based on technique. Okay, so this is a great one to do it because, again, with the line on the ground, we can obviously get our putter face square. Obviously, these tees are going to cover the path. Remember, there's only two reasons, that the ball's not rolling end over end, and that's path or face. This one's going to take care of both. So what we're going to do here is we just got the ball right in the center, and you can see here if I give a practice stroke this way, my stroke should go back and through without hitting those tees. If I take it outside, I'm going to hit that tee that way. If I take it inside, I'm going to hit that tee. So this is a great way for you at home, probably the best drill you can do if you're not rolling the ball end over end is to have a chalk line and do my 6T drill. So just like this, I go back and through. That ball rolls right along that chalk line there and right into the center of the hole. So again, find a straight putt, pop a chalk line. If you need someone to help you with that, you can do it by yourself. And then set up the 6T drill and just work on your path. You'll notice right away if you have a path problem. And again, the great thing about this, depending on your ability level, if you're a guy that shoots in the hundreds at this point, give yourself a little bit more room. If you could take your path from being outside in by a lot, a couple inches, and you can narrow that down to even an inch, you're improving. If you're at a point where you're a scratch handicap and you want to have very, very little room for error, then you can make these as tight as you want. But the chalk line drill with the 6 tees is by far the best way to improve your path and your face.